Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is an unboxing of the Faber-Castell 60 set, available as a special edition at the moment on Amazon. They claim to be an eco pencil from sustainable wood, which is nice. They're a hexagonal shaped pencil, and I have used them a little bit so as to be able to show you properly for today's video what they are like. They come just in this little box, and when you open it up at the side, the pencils slide free, and they actually come in these little almost holders, we could say, that you can sit them up on your desk with, which is different, quite nice. For the sake of today's video, I will be taking them out of here, but at the moment this is the colour array that you get. Quite a nice variance of colours from the 60 set. They are a very cheap pencil. I think they cost me about £13, and I'm from the UK, on Amazon presently. So as with anything, with a budget pencil, you get what you pay for. So there is no point putting these up to the standard of the Polychromos or the Caran d'Ache Luminance or even the Prismacolor Premier. They are different. They're a more student grade pencil, but they are in their own right quite a beautiful pencil. These are better for fine detail work. You're not going to get a lot of depth in colour, but you will get a very nice layer and build up slowly with these. If you're the kind of person that likes to really quickly put a thick layer of wax down on the paper, so say your Prisma, and just blend and smush everything together, you will not like these pencils at all. If, however, you like the layering and the slow build up of, say, the oil pencils, then these are more likely to be the kind of pencil that you would enjoy. I liked working with them the bit I've used them so far. A couple of examples for you so that you can see. I've first done just a little bit of something on the Amazon paper, because a lot of people I know do use these colouring books and do want to see the way they're going to perform on these books. This is a very pale pink with actually the darkest red from the set, and I had to shade with black, which I don't really normally do. It's not my favourite way to shade. I prefer to use a darker colour, but the black actually did shade that very nicely. A bit of a green-blue blend here for you. Like I say, the darker colours very quickly were too much to layer up on this kind of paper, but they do create a nice effect for your page. This is a simple yellow to red blend, and they did create a beautiful orange. So they do work on the Amazon paper to a degree. You just have to understand the limitations, and you won't get a vibrant laydown or a very deep set of colours. But for those more traditional colourists that like a paler, more pastel tone, they're actually really nice pencils to work with. I then did the same sort of thing on the Joanna Basford paper. I'm sure we're all familiar with that, and I did this flower here. Let me just lock that and focus, and just a very simple purple to pink with a bit of coral flower. and this is using the pale, the medium and the darkest green from the set. So like I say, you're not going to get a dark picture from these, but for fine detail work like this, they really did lay down nicely. It's a slow build up, so you have to bear with it, but they do create a nice effect on the page for you. And like I said, it really does depend on your colouring style and the depth and preference of the way that you like your page to look when it's done, as to whether you will enjoy this set of pencils or not. So finally, I'm just going to swatch the colours out quickly for you, as I know some of you prefer to see the actual colours that you'll get from the set. So we'll start with the yellows. I'm going to hope you can actually see, because my light is very bright. But we'll lay the paler yellows down and I'll bring them up to the camera for you. Obviously these pencils work better. Can you see the difference when you build that layer up rather than just put one layer down and then leave it? That is the first four colours. It's actually a beautiful yellow, not quite as bright as it's showing on that camera, but very good. We'll move into some of the reds in the set. But you can see you need to have the patience to lay these up, as they will give a much different kind of payoff on the page. This is the lovely peach colour that I used as a highlight on that bow that I showed you. We do have some nice colours that you may find you don't have in some of your other sets. They're a much firmer lead, which is why they work better with the slow build than they do trying to put a thick layer down on the page. This is nice paper, so you won't get quite this richness from normal Amazon paper. We move into some pinks. That is those four. Slightly purple, this one. The one thing I did find quite unusual about these pencils, obviously they're not a capped end, they are the hexagonal colour with the barrel colour supposedly matching the pencil. They only have a colour number, but on the back they actually have a space for you to name the pencil. So different. Pinks. Right, let's see. I don't think you really want to see the entire set, so we'll take a couple of the blues, a couple of the greens and a couple of the browns, just to finish this off. I know you don't want to be here all day. I have to say these will not take the place of any of my pencils, as obviously I do have the Prismacolor and the Polychromos, and indeed, to be honest, the Arteza and the Black Widow are fan favourites of mine as well, but they will definitely go into my collection. I can see these being nice for those smaller spaces, and for fine detail work to add in to the page, just because they do hold the lead very well and they are inexpensive. I think that that's the way they'll work out the most useful. Right, we'll do some browns. The main thing is, when I did colour with them, I did enjoy them. There's no way I'd ever do a background with a set of these. You would not be happy with the outcome, and they're not the right kind of pencil. But for small pieces of a drawing, These will be lovely. The black. It's not bad actually. It's quite nice. And like I say, it does build on top of the other colours to create quite nice shading. The white, however, as suspected, will make a better blender pencil than anything else, I think. Yep. And then what is quite interesting in this set is the metallic colours. As well as your usual silver and gold, you do actually get a purple, blue and green. Oh, first lead down. I'm getting a lot more dust with this, but it's probably because I snapped my pencil. I'll be honest, I never use metallic pencils. I don't know why really, I just don't gravitate towards them. But if you do, it's nice that there's more than just the silver and gold in the set. They look more slightly glittery than anything. They're not horrible colours though. So there is that. The darkest grey that you get in this set, and there are only 3 greys in the set, is this nice warm grey. So it's not all of the pencils swatched, there's still quite a few in the set. You do get this very nice pale green and some yellow greens to your set. There's the gold and silver, a few more blues left, and actually quite a few purples to the set as well. A nice pale blue and a pale purple. So if anything, some sets don't have very nice pale colours. The blues aren't quite pale enough for the sets, so to top up these kind of sets can be nice. I hope this has been useful. If there's anything else you'd like to see or anything you'd like to see them used with, do just let me know. Any requests are always fulfilled for you as soon as I get to them. I hope you liked the video. If there's things that you would like done differently, please do pop it in the comments. It doesn't bother me. I will adjust my videos accordingly. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.